One of the important points in a genetic management program is sire selection, or well, selection of breeding stock, both sires and dams. We make most of our genetic change, through the sires that we use because they leave so many more offspring over time in a herd. If you're running a continuous breeding system, that is one where you produce heifers in your herd, put them back into the herd, then the genetics of a cow herd at any point in time, if somebody's been in a long-term operation, the genetics of that cow herd is made up of about between 85 and 90% of the influence of the sires that you've used in the last 3 generations. Now, if you're not saving heifers, in other words, you're running a terminal system, some people say, well, it's just half and half. That's really not right, because somebody produced those heifers, so the sires that they use to produce those heifers are also exerting a great deal of influence on the genetics of that cow herd. So sire selection, especially if we involve artificial insemination, where you can really intensify the effects of sires, is by far the biggest genetic component in a herd. And so we need to pay attention to important things in selection of sires, depending on, again, whether we're using those sires in a continuous breeding system or a terminal. Because if you're in a continuous system where you save heifers, then not only have you got to be concerned about the production capability and market value of those calves out of a sire, but what kind of mama cows those heifers are going to make. If you're using in a terminal system, you don't have to be concerned with the maternal ability of those heifer calves, because you're not going to replace them. That's a big factor in determining what emphasis you want to place in sire selection. Are you saving heifers or are you not? If you're saving heifers, you got to pay attention to a lot more things.